What's up guys, it's your boy GTA Lime, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make millions of dollars in GTA Online without even playing the game. So, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to need to do in order to get this glitch to work is head on over to your games and apps. If you're on PlayStation, just go to your equivalent, whether it's settings, I'm not really sure, I haven't really played PlayStation. But once you get there, you're going to want to go down to preferences and click on idle options and just make sure nothing's going to pop up on your screen if you put your controller down. So the screen can dim, that's fine, but the box I'm clicking right now, you're going to make sure that's unclicked. And once you do that, you can head back into GTA Online. Once you get back into GTA and you load in, open up your phone and head over to Maze Bank Foreclosures and purchase a nightclub. The week that I'm recording this video, the nightclubs are on sale, and if you don't have one, you have to pick one up. This is the best business in the game. Maybe not per hour or anything, but you can completely AFK this business and make millions, so make sure you pick up a nightclub as soon as you can. Now that you've bought your nightclub, go ahead and head on over to it. As you can see, mine's very close to my agency and office because that's a huge time saver. Next, you're going to want to head to the office inside of your nightclub, not your CEO office, just the office in your nightclub. Now, you're going to realize in the bottom right it says wall safe and popularity. If you keep your popularity up, you will get paid more per in-game day, up to 50 grand a day on expanded and enhanced, which is a good amount of money. So make sure before you go AFK that you set your popularity up so it's full. If you don't feel like doing the missions, which I never feel like doing because some of them are super long to do solo, you can actually come over here to nightclub management, I think. Yeah, that's where you can promote your club, or you can go down to resident DJ and instead of doing the promote missions, just rebook one of these guys for 10 grand and it's going to give you the equivalent of doing a popularity mission. So that's the fastest way I found to keep my popularity up instead of going out doing the missions, getting griefed half the time. So just make sure your popularity's up and your wall safe should fill up relatively fast. So the final step for this, which is where you're actually going to make the money, is to come back into your office and walk over here. Make sure you're not registered as a CEO, because if you're registered as a CEO, when your nightclub gets over half stock, it could get raided, and if you're AFK when it gets raided, they're going to take everything, so you're just going to lose everything. So make sure you're not registered as a CEO. I know in this video I was registered as a CEO, but I wasn't really going AFK. I was just scrolling through them and showing you guys what you do. What you want to do is take the batteries out of your controller, plug it in, and have something weighing down your left thumbstick to keep scrolling through the cameras. This will keep you from getting kicked, and you can literally stay in a lobby as long as you want unless your internet goes out or something like that. Also, you want to make sure that your nightclub is only set to acquire the best goods, which are cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation. Also, when you go to do the sale, if you sell in a full lobby, you're going to get a big bonus, up to like 29 or 30%. It's 1% per player. I'm not really sure if it counts players in your organization and you yourself, but there are a few ways that you can make it safer to sell in public lobbies. Like, for example, right when I get in this, I see it says global signal in the bottom right. If I was worried, I would instantly pull up CircoServe, have my CEO abilities right over Ghost Organization. And then after that, I would call Lester if I still needed to go off the radar. So you get about 4 minutes off the radar for every cell mission. Just remember that, because if you see someone coming after you, where you can see I'm expanding my map here to check, you definitely want to go off the radar. Now, I recommend always expanding your map to check every couple of seconds. As you can see, this mission I thought was going to be super easy. It was like a quarter-mile away, but it was a setup. But that's not a big deal, because during these setup missions, those aren't even actually cops. They'll keep chasing you after you call Lester and call the cops off of you. They're not very good drivers or very fast. Pretty easy to get away from them. But if you're worried about selling in public lobbies, which I don't blame you because I have been griefed a lot of times, just message some of the people in the game. In this game I joined, there was 8 people in one biker crew, and I knew if I could make friends with them that nobody was going to mess with me at all. So I messaged him, I said, hey, are you okay if I sell in your lobby? Because clearly he's the king of the lobby, right? Like, he's leading an organization with like 8 people in it. So he's like, no, you're cool to sell, we're not going to bother you. And I was like, alright, cool. So I sold. And if you're wondering why I don't have the last armor upgrade on this van right here, it's because it doesn't really help much. It makes it heavier, and the wedge on the front gets you stuck all the time. Like this curb I'm about to run over right here, or I didn't run it over, but I could have, because I don't have the last armor upgrade on. So yeah, just make sure if you're gonna put armor on your van, I recommend just going with the second one because it will protect you from a few explosions. I've had people try to grief me and end up killing themselves with their oppressors like point blank at the back of this van. It actually happened right here on this bridge. So make sure you put armor on the van, make sure you're paying attention to the lobbies, and you should be good to sell. It really is never going to be a difficult mission. The biggest difficulty will be other players, so make sure you just talk to them and make sure everyone's cool in the lobby, because there's a lot of toxic griefers out there, and if you just try to load up into any public session and sell right away, you're going to get griefed, I promise you. So, as you guys can see, this is such an easy way to make money. You can do this pretty much every day, just in the morning before you go to work or school, whatever. Just turn on your console, AFK, come back, you should be almost full in your nightclub. So then you can just hop on and instantly sell it, quick $1,000,000. I mean, I only made 400K for this one, but it was because it wasn't full. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you would, please drop a like, and don't be afraid to subscribe, because I'm making content on GTA all the time, and I'm making the best content. No one can compete with me. Nobody. Peace out, guys.